Translations 2.2, where do they go? Here we have a coordinate grid with all four quadrants. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we have an image, our pre-image. Its coordinates, -2, 4, -3, 2, -1, 1. We will do a transformation adding 5 to x and leaving y alone. So if we're adding 5 to x, which direction will our image, our pre-image, be moving? +5, thinking about a number line, which direction will our image be going to? When we're going to add nothing to y, our y's will stay the same. 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. But since it's moving along the x-axis, we'll be adding 5. Use your calculator if you need to. -2 plus 5, -3 plus 5, and -1 plus 5. Insert your coordinates. Which direction do you think it's going to be going? Now I'm going to say on my x it will be heading that way. So my arrow is going to be that way. That's the way I think it's going to go. Then I'll plot my coordinates that I've calculated and see if I'm right. Transformation number 2. We have exactly the same pre-image. Every image that we start off with these will be the same coordinates. We are transforming the same triangle each time. This time we have a -3, but again, y is staying 0. So again, think about a number line. X goes right and left. If we're going -3, which direction do you think our pre-image will be moving? So you tell me with an arrow which direction you think it'll be going. Then do your calculating. Again, we're only changing the x. -2 minus 3, -3 minus 3, -1 minus 3. Get your new coordinates and then plot them. See if you're right. Transformation number 3. Now you can be pausing this at any time to do your calculating. Don't wait till the very last and then come back and have to do all that calculating. Stop and calculate whenever you need to. This transformation has x staying 0, so we're not going to move along the x-axis. We'll stay where we are, but we will be moving on the y. And y, you know, goes up and down. So think about a number line, think about a thermometer. If you drop 5 degrees, which way will you be going? So come over here and draw your arrow. Which way do you think your pre-image will be moving? If it's only going -5 on the y. So now our x's will stay the same. Y minus 5 goes there. 4 minus 5 goes there. 2 minus 5 is our new b prime, and 1 minus 5 is our c prime. Now that I mention it, make sure when you're drawing those new images, you label them with your letters and your prime marks because you're giving me an image. Go ahead and pause if you need to. Transformation number 4. Again, our x is staying the same. This time we're moving our y and we're going +4. Again, think about that y-axis. When you're going up 4, which direction will you go? Where will that pre-image go? Draw me an arrow, see if you're right. So our new coordinates, again, those x's are staying the same. X added nothing. 4 plus 4 is our new a prime, 2 plus 4 our new b prime, 1 plus 4 our c prime. And then plot your new coordinates for your image, again showing a prime, b prime, c prime. Pause if you need to. Transformation number 5. We are changing both coordinates this time. So think about your, drew my Y wrong, think about how your axes run. Y goes right and left, X goes right and left, Y goes up and down. So when you're going +3 on a number line, which direction will you go? When you're going -4 on a thermometer, which way will you go? I'm going to kind of give you a hint on this one. This was going to be going diagonally. You're going +3 this direction, but -4 this direction. So I'm going to give you a hint. You're going to be traveling down this way because it's kind of like going to the southeast. Not exactly east, not exactly south, southeast. So we have to change both coordinates now. X's will add 3. Use that calculator. -2 plus 3, then 4 minus 4. -3 plus 3 for your X, 2 minus 4 for your Y. -1 plus 3 for your X, 1 minus 4 for your Y. Now I hope you notice you will get negative numbers. -2 plus 3 is a +1. 4 minus 4 is 0. -3 plus 3 is 0. 2 minus 4, -2. -1 plus 3 is 2. 1 minus 4, -3. So if I plot those, starting at my origin, over 1, stay at 0, is A prime. Going for B, staying at 0, down -2, is my B prime. And for C prime, starting at origin, over 2, down 3, and there's my C prime. So I was right. It kind of went to the southeast. Transformation 6. Again, we're changing both of our axes. My x's will be adding 5, so think about which direction that's going to go. And my y's will be adding 2. So think about your arrow. Which direction will you be going? Which arrow were you going to go? Up straight, maybe to the northwest, just the west, maybe southwest, just south, southeast, east, or northeast. Adding 5 on the X, adding 2 on the Y. And then come do your calculating. -2 plus 5, 4 plus 2. You can do all the X's at once and then all the Y's, or just back and forth, whichever's easiest for you. So fill them in. -3 plus 5, 2 plus 2. -1 plus 5, 1 plus 2. And then come over here and plot your image, making sure you label your A prime, B prime, C prime. Transformation number 7, we're almost there. Oh, we are subtracting on both of our coordinates this time. So which direction do you go if you're going negative on the number line? And when you lose degrees on the thermometer, which direction do you go? Come over here, draw your arrow. Which direction do you think it's going to be going to? And then fill in your chart. All my x's will be subtracting 4, -2 minus 4, -3 minus 4, -1 minus 4. Same thing with my y's. All of these will be subtracting 5. 4 minus 5, 2 minus 5, 1 minus 5. Again, you can pause at any time you need to fill these in. And then go plot your new image. How did your pre-image move? And our last transformation. We are doing x minus 2, which way would that be? Y plus 3, which way would that be? Filling in your new coordinates, every x subtracts 2, every y adds 3. Negative 2, positive 3. Fill in your new coordinates. Kind of guess, where do you think that's going to end up being? Draw that arrow. Now I'm going into negative territory on my x and then positive territory on my y. Where do you think that's going to end up? All right, that's the last one. Go back through again if you need to hear those calculation operations and pause when you need to. This is the end of Transformations 2.2.